So in today's video we are going to talk about a very special experience of mine, and more than an experience, it is a realization which I came across of late. And that experience is all about my gray hair. So a few days back, it was 22nd and it was my birthday, and I was so excited because I turned 33. And everyone asked me, why are you so curious and happy about your age? Like, people don't feel very good when they are growing old, but why are you feeling this way? And I was like, I don't know, maybe I am a better person now and I feel composed and happy, and I feel like this is really a blessing and gift, and I think I have gained a lot of things in my 30s. So, but when I entered into my 30th year, I was happy with the number, but I was not happy with the changes that I experienced in my body, and especially my gray hair. It was a shock for me. I remember one day I called my mama and I asked her, Mama, what's wrong with me? Is it something abnormal, or is it a health problem that I'm suffering these days? And she started laughing and she explained to me that it is not a health problem. It is with everyone. Everyone starts having gray hair on their head after once they are into their 30s or their late 20s. And I was like, okay. And you know what, that conversation might have ended there, but those questions, the doubts, that shock was still there in my heart, and I was not able to process it. And for a very long time, I guess for a few months at least, I was into this mental state of shock, and I was not able to accept it. And I remember I would observe everyone's head with such care and detail that I would actually be thinking, if other people are also experiencing the same thing, or is it only me who is suffering who is suffering from this thing. So it would actually, it was a funny thing, but it was my inner state. This was a kind of battle, and it might now sound a very funny thing, but I experienced it and I didn't feel very good about it. I feel very shocking and bad about it. I was not able to be okay with this fact that I have gray hair on my head, and whenever I would look myself into the mirror, I would find myself a different person. And whenever, on the top of it, whenever people would comment about my hair on my face, I would feel even more bad, even worse about it. And it lasted like this only for a few months. And I remember, now let's talk about the turning point. I remember I had a very insightful conversation with my mother-in-law. During that time, my mother-in-law also faced some, age-related complexes. She went through some insecurities, the changes that she experienced in her body. She was post 55 that time, and she was not able to cope up with all the wrinkles on her face and everything. And that made me realize that this is not with me only, but it is something with which many people do struggle. And it really made me question and made me think that how valid it is to stay attached with your body, stay attached with the beauty criteria that you think are going to be the permanent thing for your life. It really made me question this, and I sat, contemplated, reflected, and accepted this thing in my life. I accepted that, okay, with entering my 30s, this is something I have to accept. This is a new change in my body, and I have to be as graceful as I was with my 20s when I entered my 20s. And that realization gave me a sense of peace, gave me a sense of satisfaction. After that reflection, after that inner dialogue with myself, I could make peace with it. And after that point, today, whenever I wake up in the morning, I feel happy about my face, my life, my body. Even I feel happy about my gray hair too. So I think with that reflection, with that realization, I could actually process it in a very, very healthy way. And I think that's all I wanted to share in this video. And I think if you are also entering your 30s, and if you are also dealing with changes in your body, maybe your body is now a bit slacky, maybe you have you have gray hair on your head, or you have changes in your body. I don't know what kind of changes you may experience, but whatever changes you feel like they are there with your age, accept them with pride, accept them with joy. They are actually the symbols of your achievements. They are the, they actually signifies that you have been able to reach that state of your life, and that too after achieving so much. So I think that's all I wanted to share this experience with you all. And I love myself today the way I am. Maybe I'll get my hair colored someday, or maybe I'll do some beauty experiments with my body. That again would be for my own self, for my own happiness. But now I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have gray hair on my head, and I would not be getting bothered by people's comment, who come and just say this to you: okay, you are having gray hair on your face. I'm okay with myself, my body, my face, my weight. I'm absolutely in love with myself, and I don't feel even bad about people's comment now. I would feel very bad when it was a new thing for me, when people all of a sudden started talking about my hair instead of asking me how am I doing in my life. That time it bothered me, but now I think after that reflection, after that realization, I know how to process it. I am like, I embrace it with all my heart, with my open heart, and I love my beauty the way I am. So on this note, I would like to end this video. And so my message is, just embrace yourself, love yourself, accept yourself the way you are, be proud of yourself. And you just have to, don't have to do it to prove to others, but just for your own, just to live your life beautifully. That's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you so much for watching me, listening to me this patiently. Thank you so much. Bye bye till the next video.